I get to call witnesses, right? I call Larry.
If we knew he was in the audience!
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. Frankly, I should have seen it coming, really,
Yeah,
given what happens here.
Not surprising at this point.
No, not at all. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Be intrigued, Judge. You want to know.
Oh, I'm intrigued, but this goes against everything I learned in school.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it! Larry's given us one final chance at this!
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Tap. Your Honor.
That was the saddest tap!
If there is another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Point right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
I think that's false. Verdicts can be overturned.
You can think all you'd like.
Allow me to speak my opinion.
Nein, Your Honor. I do not allow you.
No, Judge, it's your courtroom. Speak as
I
you
am
wish.
the judge. I am Judge. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
A judge after our own sense of justice.
What is this?
Justice, Mr. Von Karma. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Giving me a heart attack like freaking Yanni Yogi on the stand there, just knocking out.
Oh, jeez. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify now!
What?
Put him in his place, Judge. Put him in his place.
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
5 minutes to give Larry a big ol' hug because he saved my bacon. He saved my butts.
He really did. Coming in clutch there.
Dun dun.
That was 28 minutes, Von Karma.
Haha.
Whew, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth's just looking at you like, you're not funny.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets just as I was. I wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon when it flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. I've been talking for a while. You seem kind of out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Tap, tap.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh.
Oh.
When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking.
That was really stupid.
Yeah, dumb.
I didn't have a reason, really.
Trauma. The reason was trauma.
I see.
Answer's always trauma.
That was
Right.
really, really dumb.
Yeah.
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected.
Ooh, and that's my specialty.
He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that's someone, Larry.
Quite the wild card it is.
Karma better buckle up.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's resting on Larry right now. Something stinks. It's probably the butts.
Dun dun.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw. We've dealt with you before. Please don't leave anything out of the testimony. On the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up.
I have a lot of faith in your friend, Nick.
I mean, I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
About to find out.
That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat.
Oh,
So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
interesting.
Huh.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court.
That's our specialty. Unusually vague.
In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
In real life, a judge actually can call a witness by himself.
Oh.
And then the
Ooh.
judge can question that witness as well.
That's
But then
wild.
both sides can then cross-examine.
Ah.
In this
Huh.
case, the judge made the prosecution call. The prosecution didn't get to ask any direct questions, and
Yeah.
now Phoenix is getting its cross-examination. That's
I'm-
not cool. I object.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes, Your
Very
Honor.
nice. What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. And I have no idea what you're going to say, Phoenix, when I press you. So, you know, we're in the same boat. And I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Alright, well,
That
hold
feels
it.
important.
Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
Hold it. Tap. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay?
Honestly, Larry's kind of mellow at this moment.
I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Hold it. So, you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick?
It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Okay,
Reception is garbage here.
I feel like this is the one that needs evidence. I heard a single shot, because that's what we got the most, like, stuff on from the press.
Okay.
Maybe we put that with the 2 gunshot deposition, because that's the contradiction, right? He only heard 1, everybody else heard 2. So,
Yeah,
like, that's the
up.
contradiction.
Okay,
Objection!
give it a try.
The music stopped. Wait a second,
Yay!
Larry.
What?
You
Are we
only
buddies?
heard 1 bang? Are you sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Tap, were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Dick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? God damn it, Larry.
Mr. Butts,
What?
you only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Not sure? How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot.
How do you miss a second gunshot?
I was, listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphone.
What? Radio was in red, that's important.
That's very important.
Order! Order! Stop that booing! Mr.
Halloween.
Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion, dare I ask?
Waste of time.
Oh no.
I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
But you have to. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Of course. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Ah,
Humbug.
nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
You are very pitiful, Karma.
Very well, Mr. Butts.
Bird.
Please, give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio!
He couldn't hear the gunshots. He's
I
got
don't
AirPods
know
in.
why that's in caps!
Right, leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me, you're my friend Larry, but you're a shoddy witness. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, some people make better friends than they do witnesses.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve.
That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
I want to know what he was saying.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a versus witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough. It is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection, Tap. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ? Is
Oh,
this a new
Judge.
witness that I did not know about?
Judge, it's 2016 and you don't know what a DJ is. Excuse me. Unannounced.
I didn't know what a phone was in the second trial.
You're right. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyways, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
It's important to know what a DJ is in court and how radio stations work.
You gotta be well learned in a whole bunch of things.
Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. It's not a charade, right? You made a good point.
You just keep pulling things out of your until you get to where you need to go.
Keep pulling things out of your ass till it's empty. Alright.
That's why it's butts.
Hold it. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to?
Oh, being exactly the question I was thinking.
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained.
Oh my god, that rarely happens anytime the judge makes a ruling on one of our objections.
The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts. How loud was your radio set to that night?
I was goblin moding, Your Honor. It was very loud.
What were they saying?
What did she
Maybe
say?
we can get a timestamp.
Objection! Irrelevant, You're right. Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point.
Does he though?
I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We
I
should.
mean, we should care.
Timestamp.
Tap, we should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask?
Fine, very well.
I didn't think that would work.
Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Don't forget DL6. Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
Before the 25th.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
contradicts Lotta's statement
That
about it
contradicts
being
a lot
on the
of things.
25th. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard, but there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Yeah. Hold it. Are you sure? Okay, right.
Okay, so I think that's the statement we align the evidence to.
Yeah, I think it is.
Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice.
Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. That's false! But wow, it's ludicrous. I know what to do. I just wish it didn't do that when I got to the end of the testimony every time. Alright.
Okay, let's see what we got.
I want to do her this, because these say 2 gunshots
Effort.
just after midnight.
Do it.
Yeah.
Objection!
Ah! Music stop! Woo!
Tap! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Do you know what this means?
Huh? What's with the face? He looks scary, dude.
This is my getting it right base.
Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, point. Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? Tappity tap tap. When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. Tap, this is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! What What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
John, the answer is simple. The girl's witness is plainly mistaken.
Come on!
Just look at
The
him.
evidence.
Suspicious.
Objection! 403 violation!
That's the rule that prevents a witness from saying, not a lawyer.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
I mean, Larry's right. That's what I
I
gotta
think
do.
Larry's right.
Larry's right.
Let's have
I'm
faith in our
right.
friend here.
Larry's butts. But Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. Yeah, he heard that gunshot before midnight. We hope you enjoyed watching this episode of the Arcade Cabinet.
Join us. We're live 9 p.m. Eastern, Twitch, and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like and subscribe for more content and chaos.
See you next time.
And Meowth, that's right!
No.